I think we're like 4 minutes late because the live was supposed to be 5:01, but 4 minutes late. Like we'll never have. Well, that'll never happen again. We're in Horizon West, Florida, which is actually a suburb of Winter Garden. Before you leave, let me show you what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna be doing a driving tour of Waterleigh, gorgeous community. We're gonna be doing a drone tour of Waterleigh without all of the the loading and stuff like that. And we're going to do another drone tour of some new amenities. And we're going to take a tour of a home right now. So before we get kicked off, my name's Christian Clay, team lead of the FLA group. We're a real estate team here in Central Florida. And, I couldn't do these types of videos. We couldn't service as big of an area as we service without having excellent people on my team. So today we're joined by the one and only Mr. Josh Willis.
What's going on, everybody?
You're the only person that claps to your own tune. I try to get other people to clap, and they're just like, "All right, let's get this show going." Yeah, tell everybody what we're taking a look at today, man.
We got a Waterleigh, like you said, over in the Claremont area, Winter Park. It's a pretty massive community. I think there's going to be like 28,000 or 2,890 homes or so.
Yeah.
So close to 3,000. It's like 4,100 acres of land that they built all this on.
Yeah, it's
and
huge.
I mean, if we went over every amenity they had in this community, we'd probably have to do a whole nother show because I mean, the list is huge.
Yeah. It's a very so let me just kind of explain to everybody where we're at, right? Just try to give you a big overview. Here's the beautiful state of Florida. Here is Orlando. Just west of Orlando, you actually have Winter Garden. And just below Winter Garden, right? So when you run south right here on 429, you have this general area called Horizon West. This is where a lot of new construction is going on, okay? Just to the west of that, now you have this new connector that just connected, and you have all of the new in Claremont, right? So it's kind of merging into one little mesh area. But, this is Waterleigh. It's just south of Horizon West. And what makes it such a nice community is, let me just show you this real quick. This is why so many people want to be there. Take a look at that. 10 minutes to Disney. Let's type in the airport for them, for my people that are travelers.
Should be about 30 minutes or so.
Well, it's 5 p.m., so let's see. Look at that. Not bad. So if it says 42 minutes right now, then, regular time, it'll be, like you said, about 30 minutes. So, but either way, so Waterleigh, this is a community by D.R. Horton in the big Horizon West area. There's so much new construction going on out here. And this is one of the biggest. I mean, I've helped a few clients a few years back, actually, and I thought Waterleigh was new. They've been selling out there for over 10 years. I think the rep told us the other day. I was like, I didn't even know that. So, yeah,
and they still got probably another 2 to 3 plus years of building out in this one.
Yeah,
I mean, they're still going.
Yep. So if you're new to this channel, the objective here is to show you the visual of the area that you might be considering moving to, and we also go over the good, the bad about everything, right? We want to be as honest and open with you as possible. With this area in Horizon West, there are a lot of bungalow style homes, okay? Meaning they're rear load entry. The garage is in the back. And you may not notice these things when you're shopping for homes, but it's a good look from the front. It's a very beautiful look, right? Because you don't see the garage. You have these pillars in the front. You have these balconies, and it kind of feels like, I don't know, like a celebration a little bit. So you're going to see a mix of those bungalows and the traditional single-family homes, which are like the front-load homes within this community.
Yeah, you also have townhomes out here, and I mean, lots range anywhere from 40-foot lots to 80-foot lots. So I mean, you got a lot of options out of this one.
Yeah.
And plus, I mean, like we said earlier, the amenities. I mean, they're gonna have, I think he said, 3 different resort style pools.
Yeah.
Beach volleyball, all kind of cabanas and clubhouse. I mean, they're gonna have miniature golf out here.
Yeah, no, it's almost like a yeah, if everybody knows like what a resort style, like active 55 plus community is, this is like, just take off the 55 plus. This is just a very big active community, golf cart friendly. You'll notice a lot of people driving golf carts here. Like Willis just said, there's multiple resort style amenity centers just within this one community because it's so big. And, you'll notice that there's going to be some lots that are on the lake, which are going to be going for a higher cost, but there's only like 10 of those left, right? Like they're running out of the lakefront lots.
Yeah, the lakefront lots. I think he said there was only going to be 10 of those, and those are the only houses out there that are way up there in price.
Yeah.
I think this community ranges anywhere from like 470 ish to into the eights,
Yep.
but
Yep.
the lakefront lots will be like up in the 1.5s.
So nice. One thing you'll notice when you're out here is there's just a lot. It's very friendly. You'll notice like kids walking home from school and driving scooters and playing with their friends, and it just seems like that kind of picturesque neighborhood, the American dream, so to speak. When you're out here, and you can definitely feel it. Now, when I was out here working with some people a few years back, it might have been like a year and a half back. This Publix right here at the entryway was it was nothing but dirt. So it was good to see that they actually got this thing up and running here. And this is just I don't know, this is huge because before this you'd have to drive a little ways to, go get your day-to-day things. And if you're not from Florida, Publix is kind of the main hub where shopping is a pleasure, as they say. But that's where you go to get your groceries, right? And good customer service and just your standard groceries.
Yeah, you got the Publix right at the entrance, and then you actually took me when we were out there to Hamlin Town Center, which is
Yep.
11 minutes away, and I mean that that place it trumped Posner for me. I mean, the
Yeah.
place was massive,
Oh yeah.
all kind of like unlike Posner, it was kind of like old school where you're walking through like an outdoor mall type
Yeah.
instead of just everything lined up together. I mean, it was a cool look.
Yeah, right. It was like less of a strip mall feeling and more of kind of a town center as it should be, right? But you have the luxury cinema there. It seems like on every video that I talk about Horizon West on like my other channel, I'm always like luxury cinema, luxury cinema. But no, it was cool to see. There is so much filling in Hamlin Town Center. Like it doubled since the last time I was there, and and it still feels like there's so much more to grow out there. I think Pop Stroke's going to be going out there, and then you have your restaurants like Tijuana Flats, Ford's Garage, and pretty much all like your dentistries, pizzerias, all that sort of thing. But one thing you'll
What's
notice
also
about Horizon West, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Last thing right here,
oh, you're good, man. You're good, man.
everything is new. So the hospitals are new, the infrastructure's new, the schools are new. There's so much new in this area. And that's why I think most people are like attracted to that because it's unlike a Davenport or something where there's older parts of the city and then they throw in a new community. It's almost like they've just built everything brand spanking new. And you can feel it when you're out there. What's up, big dog?
Now, I got to throw one thing in about the Horizon West area.
Go for it.
When we were driving to Hamlin Town Center, we passed by a place called Orange County National.
Oh,
Last year, they actually had a professional golf event out there. That's how big this place is getting.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they brought the professional golf to Horizon West.
Yep, yep. I remember that the Orange County National was like, that's all this area was known for back in the day, right? Like everybody was like, I would tell them like, okay, I'm gonna go show some properties out here, and they're like, where? What's Horizon West? And they're like, you mean out there where Orange National is? You had to just drive through orange groves, and then Orange National was right there. But no, it's really cool that you have all of this going on, and some articles state that this over the last few years was like the number one suburb for people that were moving. And it seems like we say that about a lot of communities, but I can say in Orlando, this has definitely turned into the number one. And the price points are slightly above others like Claremont. I'm still very bullish on Claremont. But you can feel it when you're in this community. You're just like, okay, cool. I can see myself living here for sure. So as we're spinning around, one other thing about Waterleigh that we were kind of mentioning is schools. Take a look at that. Brand new school right over here within your community. We're going to be taking a look at a home that is literally underneath the drone today. But I mean, if you're somebody where you don't want to have to drive your kid to school and you want to have them ride scooters to school or bikes or even walk, like this is an excellent opportunity for people.
It's two schools. You got a middle school and an elementary right there.
You can't beat that. So when they go to high school, we're just hoping that they're driving, right? Let's see what we're cool. Let's get right into this right here. What are we taking a look at right now? What are the specs on this puppy?
This is the Kenton model. It's just under 3,000 square feet. It's 2,900.
Okay.
It's a 4.3, and this one is actually ready to buy. As you'll see, blue tape in here. They've already done the blue tape walkthrough to fix everything up.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's the price point on this one's 700,990.
Oh, we should have let them guess, but there you go. We that's fine. Next time we'll do it. I'd love to see them guess this one. You'd have to definitely be in this community to guess correctly, right? Because this home in other places might be less. It's because of where you're living here. It's because of where you're living.
The location is huge on that price.
So love what they've done with the exterior. I like the stone. Keep in mind, I'm not afraid to say this is the D.R. Horton home. I've sold so many D.R. Horton homes. This is kind of their high-tiered package that they do have. So you're going to notice the finishes are a lot higher. But the stone finish here, I love the separated garage here. I don't know. It kind of gives it that charming feel. What do you prefer? Do you prefer that one single door garage, like two-door garage, or are you okay with these two singles?
I would much rather have the single just because I kind of dig fishing, and having that open to put the boat in makes it just a little bit easier backing in.
Very true. Very true. Let's get right into this thing. All right. So I like the big baseboards. Like I'm noticing the finishes that they have are definitely move up. Like this isn't semi-custom. This is move up, right? D.R. Horton does do the express where they do the entry-level stuff, but this is their move up option here. So looking at this light, this is kind of like the dining room area. I guess they're trying to make it, but you could turn this into an office. I'd probably make this my office.
Got your little double door entry.
Mm-hmm. Man,
see all the blue tape.
Would anybody in the comment section right now, whether you're live or watching it on the replay, would you make this your dining room? I don't know. Like I guess we're me and Crystal were talking on live yesterday, and we were talking about dining areas making a comeback, and they have this thing set up to be or maybe a poker table. I don't know. You got the low lights for like pool and poker. Let me take that back.
Yeah, that'd be a cool little poker room if I had the house.
I don't know how to play poker, but I know you like throwing your money away. Gourmet kitchen. I'm interested in seeing the backside of this island. I like the cooktop. I'm into it. I love the backsplash. I actually have brick backsplash myself in my house. I noticed. I don't know if those are subway tiles or like white. Yeah, those are subway tiles. Okay. This is where your refrigerator goes. So I'm assuming the refrigerator does not come with, tack on an extra $2,500. Something that we could probably negotiate for you. So keep that in mind. All right, let's get to it. What was the square footage on this thing?
2,900. I mean, it's a decent. I wouldn't go high end on this one, but I mean it's decent.
I'm gonna go Winter Grden, Horizon West. 10 minutes to Disney, 2,900 square foot. I got to go 4.1 stars. 4.1 stars. That's not bad.
You're a little higher than me. I was more like the 3.6s.
3.6? Okay. Hey, I got me another stickler on the team.
It wasn't quite big enough like I thought it was going to be with the way with the size of this house.
I got to stop being soft on my ratings, man. I'm only doing it so I don't get canceled.
I do love the open floor plan here, though. I mean, you have a lot of room to do different stuff with furniture and everything else.
Yeah, you can maneuver this however you want to. I would like to see some outlets in the ground, so you can put like little coffee tables, or not coffee table.
Yeah.
I guess that's a coffee table, kind of between the couches. You don't realize these things until you move in, and then you have to start putting cords to the wall here. But it's not a deal breaker. It's just something that I would like to personally see. The spindles just make it look elegant. what about these entryways? What are your thoughts on these entryways right here? The arcs.
I like them better than the square entryways that you see in most of the like lower end houses.
Okay.
Just gives it a different look to it. I
Yeah.
still don't really know what you call this little area right here, but I mean it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it is. What would we do with that though? That can't be the coffee. That's like the mail, the keys and mail drop off area. I mean, I know my book bag would be here every day, like I'm not supposed to, but I noticed the other day
I
when I
mean
come home, I'm like, man, I put my book bag in the same spot every single day, and it's not where it's supposed to
it's
go.
right when you come in from the garage, so I mean just everything would go there
Yeah, that'd
if
be
it
like
was
the
mine.
junk drawer. Everybody has that junk drawer, right? Mail drop, that sort of thing. All right, let's get to these banos. Let's see what we're working with in here. Pretty standard, nothing wowzers. I do like the backsplash or the tile that they do have here. It's not the insert, but I mean, I expect that out of this particular area. Nice transom window, so you get a lot of natural light. I like transom windows inside of bathrooms and closets.
The rooms aren't huge, but
Hmm.
the closet space is pretty big compared to what the rooms are.
Yeah,
Every one of these closets that we went into, I mean, they were good sized closets.
yeah, it's a good sized closet for this not to be the primary. This is definitely where you can put the mom once she's visiting the mother-in-law, right, or the older child, or whoever wants that, or the guest, whoever wants to have that bathroom. It's not particularly an ensuite, but it's right there. Let's take a look at this back. Okay, nice size covered lanai. I love the pavers, so it's a good look. I believe when we were discussing with the rep, this home came back to the market. So we usually get our best deals when they come back to the market because it's like, okay, they've sold, they built the home, somebody was going to buy it, and then it didn't happen for whatever reason. And so they usually incentivize a little more to get it off of their books, so to speak. But I think the biggest thing about this property that was the deal breaker for whoever was going to purchase it before was the backyard. Because it's kind of a, let's see if we can take a look at it if we get a shot. If not, I'll rewind it back a little bit. He was
Yeah,
trying
the
to.
biggest deal breaker was from from the back window you can see the side of the house.
Yeah, so not this home, but if we were to see the home that's over here, your neighbor, you can kind of see the side of their home over there, which it really wasn't that bad. I mean, it really wasn't that
No.
bad. Yeah.
And this backyard is big enough that you could put a pool in if you want, and then you'd never see that side of the house.
Yep. You're exactly right.
But I mean, it's a decent sized backyard.
No, it's a very big backyard. I personally would, well, I guess I would fence it in, but you have that pond right there, so I wouldn't want to like obstruct my view of the water that you do have. So I would just do like the metal kind of picket fence. I think that's the only one you could do in a yard like this.
Now
Speaking
you
of,
have a
oh,
retention pond behind the house, but you also have a walking track around the retention pond that leads straight to the schools.
dude, that's perfect, man. So your kids just go out of the back door and they're like, I'm going to school. Or like for me, my wife, she runs the neighborhood all the time. So she would just go on that walking path with the stroller instead of the road. Windows, where are they at? Where are they at? I know they're up there somewhere. All right, we got to grade the loft here.
The loft to me was not impressive in this house. Again, and it's mostly because of how big and nice the rest of the house is.
Yeah,
It was
it's
kind of
doable.
bland.
It's doable. It's doable. What would I do here, right? I would do, I don't know. This is more of kind of a, not really an area that you're hanging out in, but more of like a display area, right? Like you could put some
Yeah.
guitars on the wall, maybe a few little seating couches. But this is your opportunity to show off what you have, whether it's trophies or anything. You can kind of theme the area a little bit, and you
Yeah,
do get
my
a
my
good
idea
view.
of a loft is where I'm watching football on the weekends.
Yeah, this isn't where you're watching football on the weekends. It does have its place, but we're going to go ahead and give that loft a 3.6. 3.6. Let me know if I'm accurate on that or not.
I'm close to you. I might be a couple points under you.
Man, you are a stickler, boy. So you got the double
I think this
doors.
this was the smallest closet in the whole house, I believe.
Gotcha.
That one's got the double doors. Every other closet in the house is pretty much single door and it's deep.
Yeah. We have to do we have to get some more of homes out here to show everybody what is available. I know this is one that they're really trying to get sold here. So they're really going to push incentives. If you have any questions, you can always, all our information is above and in the description down below. We can let
We
you
need
know on
some
that.
comments down below. If we get enough comments, I'll go back out there Friday and get some pictures of the lakefront homes.
Oh, lakefront homes. All right, we do have to get these comments ran up. That's the ones I want. When are those ready?
They should be anywhere 6 to 8 months, is I
Okay.
believe what the rep told us.
Okay. So they just have the lots available right now that they're going to be pulling permits on.
Yeah.
Cool.
And with all the lakefront homes, you can put docks.
That's huge because some builders don't allow that within their HOA. So that is huge. Now, I will say the lake that you're on is not like the best of a boating lake. It's an excellent fishing lake because there's like a lot of lily pads and like structure and stuff. So I would love to just get out there and fish. But if you're looking to like water ski, it's not really like a known water ski lake. I shouldn't say you can't. Look at the tray ceiling here. This is gorgeous. I tell you what, the primary is gorgeous. This is a big old primary.
Uh, the primary with the ceiling is really, really nice, and the bathroom's pretty stout as well.
Yeah.
Master bath, I, I could dig it.
Yeah,
Got three
that's
different
that'd be nice.
windows along the wall, so I mean, you can get plenty of lighting in here if you want that.
I tell you what,
You
this is
got
a
your double
nice
sink.
bathroom. Got the soaking tub. You got the window right there. I like the frameless um, door that you have here. It's a good look, really good look. And they have the bigger tiles in here than the other. And that's the water closet, the old think tank.
I mean, decent sized walk-in closet.
Yeah,
It's not the biggest we've seen, but I mean, it'd be plenty big enough for my household.
for sure.
I mean, I might even get a half a wall.
That's a lot like me. I don't share my closet with my wife. I got my own closet, but man, even then, I have like a small closet and I just fill it up a quarter of the way. She's taking up multiple closets for sure. Well, that's cool. I mean, I tell you what, this home right here, they're looking to sell this home. Um, I think they'd be willing to work out some negotiations on this thing, right? So if you are interested in this one or other ones, you can always shoot us a text or an email, and we'll be able to help you with that. As I always say, it doesn't change anything. It costs you $0, right? Because the builder is the one who pays us. I actually had to tell somebody that again this weekend. She's like, "Well, how do you get paid?" And I'm like, "Look, don't worry about it." She's like, "No, I'm worried about it." I'm like, "The builder's the one that pays us. You don't have to worry about that. You're fine." But yeah, no, shoot us a text or an email so we can take it, to the next level and be able to help you out. And I think we can negotiate something on something like this. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
man, hey,
I believe the rep told us that they are accepting offers for this
yeah,
home.
which only, I think that's huge. I really do. Look at that. We got you. I like that. We got to do this more often, man. We got you like the big background picture.
It's like 3D.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay, cool. We're gonna wrap this one up. We have another live going on after this. Next week, we're gonna be back into the flow of things. Willis is normally on Monday, but on Monday we were taking the day off for Martin Luther King Day. So, you got anything else you want for him, man?
No, man. Appreciate you having me on here.
Yep.
Can't wait to see you again until next week.
We appreciate you. Hey, bring us some funk, man. Bring us some funk out there, man.
Oh, I got a big surprise for you next week.
Okay, sounds
Big
like
surprise.
we're gonna be waiting on that one. All right, everybody. We're gonna let you guys go.
All right, peace.